All right, we got another big hog down here. Armacite collector, 640. Sent this scope, test it out, look at the features, see what I like about it, take it out here, get some footage. I really like that one. That's the one I was scanning with the last time I had my coyote video, and I had two. I put that on a handle, so I mounted that on a handle with the bikini rail from Predator Tactics, and I could scan with that unit. Now I got it on the weapon. That scope right there is really good in this situation. This property here, these guys are doing some fantastic things here. What they're doing, a lot of pines. I mean, just different areas of pines, and they're notching out these food plots in these pines, and they got feeders on the edge. And all over these pines, man, there's probably, my goodness, there's probably 18 to 20 cameras on here. I got 6 cameras that I'm running on my deer property now. I'm gonna bring back here on the hog property, and we're running a ton of cameras on this big, huge property right here with these new food plots being carved out. And the thing I love about this one on this video, it's slightly downhill, but I park up by the road, I come in here, and I'm coming through the pines. I'm on top of this hill. I'm going parallel to this food plot, and then I turn, and you're gonna see in my scanner here, this is gonna be the Sidekick from Armacite. This is the 320 version. This is a helmet mounted unit, or I hold it there with my hand, and I literally just hold it with my hand, walk in. As I'm walking in, if I'm not scanning with that. I love that unit as a scanner, but when I'm hunting with that one, I'm using my Sidekick. I'm gonna get the helmet down the road so that I'm able to go hands-free, but I walk in on that path. Beautiful path in here that they bring the equipment on. As soon as I turn around the corner and that stand is in view, I'm looking down. I've been after this hog maybe 3 times now. First time I came in, I had him dead to rights, but because of that hill, I didn't walk down far enough, and I tried to get up in a stand to get that better view for you, that better video. And he worked his way off, and he came back later that night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I left, I came back, I had him patterned here. Big thing about this property is I chased a sounder a little bit earlier. They will go in there about 12 to 20 minutes, man, and they're gone, and I just missed them. But when you have the single, they'll come in here and they'll spend a lot of time at that feeder and in this food plot. So I had an advantage on this one. I had a little bit more time. So I came down over that hill, and I took a little trick from the hunting public guys, right? About halfway down this trail, I took my shoes off because I was making a lot of noise. The other night, I think I made some noise and he heard me. So I took my shoes off and I was in my socks. It's nice and dry here, man, on the road. I snuck down, man, and I could feel every rock on there. I snuck down to where I could get down on my bipod. I put a Swagger bipod on this unit that hooks to the front, and I got nice, perfect settings. It was a slight downhill shot, so I aimed a little bit low, and I dropped this big boar here right on this feeder. This is my second big boar off of this feeder. There's another group that comes in, but we're down to lone boars. What tends to happen on this section of property, and you'll start to see it when you hunt hogs a lot. There's sections of property, man, where there's tons of sows and the young ones, but then there's other pine sections that hold just boars. And this 2 or 3 food plots here, we took our bow, me and Hunter both took boars with bows about 3 sections down. And this tends to be the area that holds the big boars. Occasionally you'll get a sounder coming through, but man, this area here holds really big boars. This one will be gone, man. It'll be less than a week, and there'll be other boars in here. Which one do they hit to? So another great day. I think we're 79 for the year. 300 blackout also. We got a new 300 blackout. When we first started hunting, me and Hunter would go out there, and he was a little kid, man, and he had a little 300 blackout. It was like a Ruger American Rancher or something like that. And I got rid of that weapon and went to bigger calibers, but we really missed that. So this setup that we have down there, that scope, it's a 1 power, it's a 640, 1 power to 4 power. It's really gonna be good for feeders. It's got a wide field of view, okay? So it isn't really that great for shooting long distances out in the field. but I love to scan with it. You'll see animals out there, but they're going to be a little bit small because of the 1 to 4 power. And I love to scan with it because it has a wider field of view. Then I jump to my Armasight contractors. I'll jump to the bigger power so that I can shoot farther. But whenever I'm in here in these little sections, man, where my shots are probably 60, 80, 100 yards max, are going to be in these areas here. I love to go with that little shorter weapon. I can carry it around a lot easier. Haul that thing around here from side to side, walk long distances if I have to, scan with my Sidekick, and then shoot with that one I think I was on base zoom. So you're going to see on that, it's a nice clear video. I didn't get a chance. I should have went through all the pallets, but I'll do that. The next hog, I'm going to get on the feeder here, and the next hog that I have, I'm going to take a lot of time, go through those color palettes for you. What we wanted to do tonight was just get a kill video with it, have a nice drop shot with it, and it worked here. Flipped this baby over, dropped it in the spot. So 300 blackout. Always love that caliber, man, for these nice tight shots. And we got a lot more coming in 2024. We're going to get that 100. We're at 79 now, and it's not even November. We're about a week away from November. Stay tuned. A lot more coming for you.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walked to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. Might makes right, so he said, when he held all the keys over our head. I lived in that grip, but now he'll learn at the end with the tables turned.